Hi, it's Jerry Ross. I'm back. I'm here to talk about some of the resources for COVID that are available for small businesses, especially in Central Florida, that you can connect and see the resources that are out there specifically to deal with what's happening in our country. We're talking about going to a website because we're all working remotely and currently the center is closed to the public. So I invite you to go to the website for the National Entrepreneur Center, which is nationalec.org. And there is a button that says COVID Resources. And that button will take you to a further description of state and federal resources that are available, from the SBA through disaster loans, through bridge loans from the SBA, which are guaranteed loans by the SBA, through the CARES Act, which is some of the PPP loans that are available, and also the local resources that are available from each county. Seminole County, Orange County, Osceola County, all of them have particular grant programs to help assist small businesses and individuals to make it through this tough time. And so we update that link regularly to say, here are some resources that might be available for you to find out what might work for you. The second description that we have there is the local resources. And many of the local organizations that are here are all pivoting to provide online education. So each of our resource partners have been doing webinars that we've recorded to say, here are some best practices. Here are some things that you can do to make it through the application process for some of these loan packages. Also, there are local resources like the Orlando Economic Partnership that has different programs. We have different chambers that are providing programs. And so what we've provided is a one-stop space that you can go to kind of go through and see what particular resources are available for you. In addition to those, we have private corporations that are offering incentives or programs. Sometimes they'll offer 30 days free for their services. Sometimes they're offering, let's say Yelp is offering free services, I believe, for 90 days. And so as corporate America gets on board to say, what can we do to help the smaller businesses? They're starting to offer packages. And like today, we're using Zoom and WebEx in a way that we never did 6 months ago. So as we go through this process, there are companies that are providing easier access to those resources that might make working remotely and working from home easier. And so I invite you to, once again, visit our website, go to the COVID Resources tab, and you'll see a laundry list of places that are offering some kind of incentive or some kind of help for small businesses during this time. Additionally, the National Entrepreneur Center has provided a free online training platform called National Entrepreneur Center Online. And so you guessed it, you go to the nationalec.org, you click on online resources or online training, and you will get to access over 300 learning modules through a partnership that we have with the Lonely Entrepreneur Center out of New York City. They had 300 modules for online learning already developed, and so we've partnered with them so that we could provide access to online training very quickly during this pandemic. Then Wells Fargo, who is the sponsor of that online learning platform, came through and said, we'll pay for the first 1,000 users. And we thought, well, that may take us a year maybe to get to 1,000 users. Well, we launched that in June, and as of today, we have about 660 active, engaged people using our online learning platform. So if you haven't engaged in that, that's one of those things that you can access at the website and have free access to online learning. And lastly, and I think I can tell you about this already because I'm filming this in advance, but our plan is to launch the National Entrepreneur Center podcast, which is called Everybody's Business. And it's designed to talk about things that everybody can use in their business and anybody can use in their business. And you would have access to that anytime, anywhere. And so those are all resources that are out there. They're provided for you. So we hope that you engage in those, and you can't beat the price. It's free. That's my favorite F word, is free. And so you too can access it with no additional cost. Well, I say that. It does have a cost, but it's been paid for. And so your access is free. And by the way, if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. Oh, sorry, it's free. So we want to engage. We want to provide you with resources. And so those are resources that are designed specifically due to the COVID pandemic to say, how do we service people that are working from home and working remotely? And it's also been very helpful for us as the National Entrepreneur Center, because all of our organizations are currently working remotely. So we hope to get that back open soon to the public, and we hope that not only will you join us online, but you will join us in person when we get back there. So thanks for joining us today, and don't go away, because I'm going to come back with 5 things that you can do to motivate yourself, your company, and your employees as we go through this pandemic. Don't touch that dial.